It is Saturday! I don't know why, but I always do that, so you might want to get used to it. So it's our readings today. Saturday, April 24th, 2021. And we have our three readings. Once again, as we are getting into Sunday, our psalm reading stays the same for Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so we'll be resting in Psalm 23. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 48, verses 8 through 19. And our New Testament reading is the Gospel of Mark, chapter 6, verses 30 through 34. And let me click on that, and then it'll come up on my screen, and I will try to read it without my neck hurting. And let's do this. Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd. I shall not want. He made me lie down in green pastures. He leads me beside still waters. He restores my soul. He leads me in right paths for his name's sake. Even though I walk through the darkest valley, I fear no evil. For you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil. My cup overflows. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord my whole life long. Our Old Testament reading comes from the book of Genesis, chapter 48. Verses 8 through 19. When Israel saw Joseph's sons, he said, "Who are these?" And Joseph said to his fathers, "They are my sons, whom God has given me here." And he said, "Bring them to me, please, that I may bless them." Now the eyes of Israel were dim with age, and he could not see well. So Joseph brought them near him, and he kissed them and embraced them. And Israel said to Joseph, "I did not expect to see your face, and here God has let me see your children also." Then Joseph removed them from his father's knee, and he bowed himself with his face to the earth. And Joseph took them both, Ephraim in his right hand toward Israel's left, and Manasseh in his left hand toward Israel's right, and brought them near him. But Israel stretched out his right hand and laid it on the head of Ephraim, who was the younger, and his left hand on the head of Manasseh, crossing his hands, for both Manasseh was the firstborn. He blessed Joseph and said, "The God before whom my ancestor Abraham and Isaac walked, the God who has been my shepherd all my life to this day, the angel who has redeemed me from harm, bless the boys, and in them let my name be perpetuated, and the name of my ancestors Abraham and Isaac, and let them grow into a multitude of earth." When Joseph saw that his father had laid his right hand on the head of Ephraim, it displeased him. So he took his father's hand to remove it from Ephraim's head to Manasseh's head. Joseph said to his father, "Not so, my father. Since this one is the firstborn, put your right hand on his head." But his father refused and said, "I know, my son. I know. He also shall become a people, and he also shall be great. Nevertheless, his younger brother shall be greater than he, and his offspring shall become a multitude of nations." And here ends our readings for the day.